what if I told you that the Soviet 122mm D-25T, the cannon mounted on the mighty IS-2, was every bit as terrifying in real life as it is in War Thunder? And it even inspired a well-known mechanic among War Thunder veterans, something called hull break. Today we're comparing the D-25T in War Thunder with its real-world performance. In War Thunder, the D-25T is a beast, but one that demands patience. It's mounted on most heavy Soviet tank, and it fires massive 122mm shells with a reload time of nearly 20 seconds. Its rounds travel slow, around 795 meters per second, meaning you need to aim high at long range. But the real challenge? Volumetric armor. This mechanic simulates the tank's geometry in 3D. So if you shoot at overlapping armor, like the driver's port of a Tiger, your shell might strike multiple plates at once. And when that happens, the game treats it as one massive barrier, causing your shot to vanish like it hit a bunker. Now, let's talk ammo. You've got APHE, APHE-BC, APC-BC, and even HE shells, and every one of them has massive explosive filler. In fact, that's what makes this gun so deadly, because with the game's overpressure mechanic, you don't always need penetration. Hit the roof, side, or even the mantlet, and you might knock out an entire crew through sheer blast force. Let's break this down into two parts: penetration performance and real battlefield impact. Let's take the APC-BC shell as an example. In War Thunder, it's shown with 230mm of penetration at point blank, dropping to 200mm at 1,000 meters and 173mm at 2 kilometers. But in real-world Soviet tests, at 1,000 meters, penetration was about 160 to 170mm, depending on which chart you follow. At 2,000 meters, it dropped to around 125 to 145mm, a big gap compared to the 173mm in-game. And it's not just APC-BC. The older APHE and APHE-BC shells are also a bit inflated in War Thunder. Real tests show 10 to 20mm less penetration than the game claims at most ranges, especially past 1 kilometer. So while the numbers in War Thunder are close, they're consistently higher, especially at long distances. In real combat, the D-25T didn't need full penetration to destroy a tank. Its explosive filler could wreck internal components, dislodge turrets, or kill the crew via shockwave, even on glancing hits. During engagements, a Panther or even a King Tiger hit by this gun might suffer catastrophic damage, not because of armor failure, but because the blast ripped the inside apart. War Thunder tries to simulate this using overpressure and post-pen damage, but the game still demands precision, while real Soviet tankers relied on brute force. In short, in the game, you aim for weak spots. In real life, the entire tank was a weak spot.